It is 1:33 p.m. on the 7th of August, 2022. We had Pastor Cynthia Robinson preach today, and you know what? She was all about that B-I-G. Woo, squirrel! Sorry. B-I-G. You got to believe in God. And she said, we need a miracle. We all need a miracle right now, because if we don't get a miracle, people aren't going to believe in God. And you know what? I believe that. I understand that. I'm sure, I know there's a lot of folks that I know right now that I'm praying for. Lord, they sure could use a miracle. I know I sure could. But I don't need a miracle to believe in God. I know He's there. So I guess that's the query I have is, well, if you need a miracle and you're already a believer in God, then, you know, that's the part where I guess I fall off the cliff. If you notice, I'm not staring at the cameras because I am driving home. And I'm actually out in the woods. I got the cruise control on. That's how I saw a squirrel. But yeah, don't worry, it's hands-free. I found a device. And but yeah, so today was a wonderful service, wonderful sermon, lots of music, good laughs. It was a really awesome service, and you know what? It's only further moving me forward, because she said, you know, God tells us to move forward, and she was using when Moses led the children of Israel to the promised land. I think that's the word. I kind of looked over that story a little earlier this week. And it's been a rough week. I think the devil's after all of us. And like I said last night on Facebook, I know a lot of my YouTubers are not on Facebook, and that's okay. But like I said on Facebook last night, man, that dark cloud was over me, not the house. It was over me, something fierce, this whole week. And I was just tired. And you know what? When you sit there and somebody touches on different things that you've read or dealt with during the week, or, you know, since you started, I don't know, since the problem started, I guess, when you find somebody who, like, understands or knows without even ever talking to you. I mean, this lady, Miss Cynthia, was describing things that she was going through recently that I was also going through, and it was so weird. But you know what? That's how God uses people. And I'm starting to see it more and more. And you know, remember how I was telling you about last week, Bishop Ross? Yeah, well, I saw a lot what he was preaching last week, this past week. And this Cynthia says that we got to be big and we got to go forth, because we could be somebody's miracle. You know, and I believe that, because God sent me a friend that was a super duper miracle. And I believe that everybody that's in my life now, you guys are amazingly awesome, and y'all are super duper miracles. Y'all are my super duper miracles. And so just remember that, and just remember how y'all lift me up and I lift you up, and you know, that may be somebody's miracle. They could feel like they're alone and nobody wants them, and then boom, there you are. Hey, have a great day. You know, what are you doing? What's up? You know, just be wary of your friends and the people you call friends, because if you call them friends, chances are they really think that you're their friend. So you really need to treat them like one. And that's not directed at anybody specific. There it is. But yeah, I love the message this morning. I had to take a lot of notes. Thank God for the friend that suggested to me to take a notebook with me. Because after last week, I was like, well, I remember some of it, but I kind of went somewhere else after a while. And yeah, he suggested to take a notebook. And I'm like, duh. Why didn't I think of that? I mean, I always have pens. But I had 3 notebooks in my car. And then today, guys, we, well, 3 of us stepped up to want to be members of the church. I told y'all when I first started the series that God told me this was my home. He said, when I went there for the prayer conference, he said, welcome home, my child. And that is how I know this is where I'm supposed to be. It doesn't get any clearer than that. And you know what Miss Cynthia says too, that God gives us second chances. And I really think that this is my second chance. So I'm going to take it, and I'm going to do everything I can to make it what He wants it to be. And they did the altar call, and we did the altar call, and and then they called anybody wanting to join, and 3 of us got up there, and they said, well, you're gonna have to wait until next week when the I think it's a bishop that runs our church too. I'm not sure. I still haven't gotten the pecking order per se. But so even though we stepped up today, it looks like we won't be possibly accepted, I guess, until next week, which is kind of interesting to me also. And there were some other things that I wasn't sure about, but I'm not going to go into them. If you want to know, actually, I'll probably email some of y'all, because I'm not really sure. It seemed a little hinky to me, but why do they want to know who you are a guest of, or who brought you? I mean, can y'all tell me that at least? Why do they need to know why who brought you? What's it matter? God brought me. But I know the human that brought me, but God brought me. So does it really matter who brought me? Why do they ask that? Why do they want to know? And then what do you think they mean when they say, well, I hope y'all are ready to work? And then they don't get any more specific than that. That's kind of terrifying, but like I said, God told me this was my new home. This is where I'm going to be. Love Ministry. I got it this week. Love Ministry is my new church. So this is Sunday number 5 for me since I started going there, which I think makes it episode 5. And today was a super duper good day, I think. I still learned a lot. I seem to learn so much more biblical facts and stuff. And the thing that I was dealing with Friday when I was talking to my friend in automotive, Brian, I had heard that, and y'all don't jump in all at once, because I know y'all probably know better, but I don't, because I'm gullible. But I had heard somebody say, well, Moses didn't go to heaven, he went to hell. So stupid me got on Google, and I started researching it. And there are all these websites just throwing out different scriptures and stuff. But you know what? That's the devil. Because if you actually stop and take a minute to reference the verses that they're throwing out on these websites, yeah, they have nothing to do with anything. So, go straight to the source. If you're not sure, go straight to the source. Anyway, I'm almost home, so I hope you guys are getting excited as I am, because I know something big's gonna come. I know miracles are gonna start happening, and like she said, things are gonna start to turn around. We don't know when, we don't know how, but just stay faithful. Stay faithful, stay up on them prayers. Ooh, I'm praying for you guys, and I know you're praying for me. I just pray y'all have a great week. Stay safe, be well, and have a great Sunday afternoon. Bye.